Hi students, I wanted to take a minute, make a video, and answer any questions and get an introduction to your first bibliography assignment, which is due this Sunday before 11:59 p.m. Everything I'm going to go over, mostly it's in the syllabus, so make sure you review the syllabus as well. Um, the first bibliography assignment covers the period 1865 to 1919. You have two more bibliography assignments that will take you through the rest of U.S. history. So for this one, focus on the first section of what we're studying, 1865 to 1919. The bibliography assignment is designed so that you can show me that you know what primary sources are and that you know how to find them. I have students at all levels in this class. I have students taking dual credit for high school. I have students who are in four-year colleges and even a little bit beyond who are taking this class for other credits. So often my more advanced students start freaking out at this point, thinking I'm missing something, I need to write something, I need an annotated bibliography. No, you really don't. This is just find five, they must be primary sources, and format them and submit that to the Dropbox in a Word doc. Sometimes my students who are just starting out in historical research aren't very clear on what primary sources are. If that's you, email me and review the week 1A work again. I don't want any other sources. I don't need any secondary sources. I certainly don't need maybe the ones that pop into your head, like Encyclopedia Britannica or something like that. I'm not looking even for scholarly secondary sources. I want primary sources. That's the main goal. The second thing, the goal here is that you know how to cite in the Chicago Manual of Style, which is also called Turabian. The reason for that is because that is the citation method for historical research. I didn't know that. I went all the way through my undergrad in history using MLS, which is the citation method for literature and humanities, because my professors weren't that concerned about it and I had it memorized and it was easy. And I went to grad school and was getting deducted a lot because I didn't know how to cite in CMS. So we're just starting that out right now. Um, so for this project, I do have you picking an individual who lived most of their life from 1865 to 1919. Don't choose Abraham Lincoln. He died in April of 1865. That doesn't take us into this historical time period that we're studying. Um, Sometimes students maybe want to do a topic instead of a person. I have you picking a person just because that's easier. Because if you are starting out in research, you can Google the name of your person along with the words primary sources or specific primary sources like photographs, letters, and that will just help you be able to find primary sources easier. If you want to do a topic, please email me so we can just make sure it's a little bit narrow. World War I, for example, falls within this time period, and that's a huge topic. So try to bring it down a little bit so you can get more specific in your bibliography. How do you find CMS citation? You just Google it, Chicago Manual of Style or Turabian citation format. You will get a citation generator, possibly. Beware of that. That will give you the citation format for the website that you find the source on. I want you to cite the source, not the website. A site that gives you a bunch of different formats will probably give you formats for things like letter found on a website. That's what you would want to use for a letter, or a photograph found on a website. Um, I don't want just the Library of Congress website cited. I want the source cited so that I know what you're looking at. Beware of anything that just gathers a bunch of sources together. I don't need a listing of a page with 20 sources on it. I want to know what source you look at that you consider to be an important primary source. So be aware of that as well. If you have questions, again, email me. I check my email. The student email, the .student email, that's forwarded to my phone, and I will answer you just as soon as I can. The other thing, often because of World War I especially, I get students who might do something that was printed for foreign media. This has to be American history. Please keep that in mind. It must be American history, either about an American or if you're interested in something international, printed from an American American audience, like newspaper articles about, say, I don't know, was one of the German World War I leaders or something like that. You could use those, but they'd have to be American sources. So I hope that's a good introduction for you, and I look forward to seeing what you want to put in your bibliography, what sources you consider interesting for this project.